everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Sandy Bay here on Farming Simulator 17. So today, as you can see, there's been a few changes since you guys were last checked in, when we last did a vlog. So we've got some manure. This isn't ours, we got this delivered. We bought some off a local farm. We have got another load on its way currently. We've got this, which is a restored manure grab, or manure spike, whatever you want to call it. So basically that means someone's resprayed it, but it's a used one. We also managed to pick up this. This is a rear weight for telehandler. This is obviously used, as you can see. It was for a Liber, but they were getting rid of it dirt cheap. It was like £200. So yeah, we thought we'd get this for the JCB. I think it'd go nicely. Also, the biggest buy here, this is £22,000. This is an Abbey manure spreader. So we're going to be using this today. As you can see, it's never been used, this one, but she should hopefully get a fair amount of use today. Hot air balloon still flying around over there. Right, so let's go ahead, jump into the JCB, and we'll kick things off. Let's get it turned on here. Let's familiarise ourselves with the controls. So that is open and closed. Fantastic. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of manure spreading today. We've got a couple of jobs to do today, but we're going to start off with a bit of manure. Like I said, we have got some more of this on the way, because we haven't got very much here yet. We managed to pick this up for about £50 for both loads, but then we had to pay for transport as well. Luckily, oh, speaking of which, I think it's actually here. Here it is. Let me get out of the way a minute, because I think he's going to dump it in the same place. So as I was saying, here's our next load of manure here. We're going to wait for him to unload, and then we'll start loading up the Massey. Come on. We've got work to do. So as I was saying, about £50 paid for this, plus we had to pay for them to deliver it for us, but it's nice of them that they had some manure ready to go around. Let's leave that running for now. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, I just had to see the delivery driver off, but there we go, we've got quite a big pile here now, although he has sort of got it in the way of where we're meant to be loading, so what we might have to do is move the Massey in a second, but we'll see what we can manage. Let's jump back into the JCB here. Right, so as I was saying, now we just got to get this put into the Abbey, and we should be done. Let's go ahead and go back into cabin. We've got 3 cameras, so it gets a bit confusing. We have opened the top of this so we can drop it in. Oh, tapped it a little bit there. Let's get it open. There we go. Right, there's the first load in. So that's 40% full already, so this one will obviously take up to 80. So we're going to get about 2 in a little bit of buckets in. Scoops, whatever you want to call this. Now, if this was our manure, I probably would have took a massive load down to the field ready and waiting. But since we had it delivered, I just got it. I think it'd be easy to get it delivered to the yard, so that's what we did. Let's get that put in a little bit. Get into reverse. Once again, we'll get this load in here. And like I said, the next one's not going to be a full load, so we're not going to completely load this up. There we go, let's get that in. Awesome. Right, and finally, so what's that on now? 80.7%. I'm not sure how FarmSim works out the percentages, you know, because that's not double what we had a minute ago. We had 40.4 a minute ago, so we're missing 0.1 of a percentage. I did say we weren't going to fill it up, but ironically this time it's filled up pretty easy. Right, so we'll get this one loaded in as much as we can. And there we go. I'll do it. I was just going to overfill. Yeah, I was just going to overspill. Right, so there we go. Get that off. This is now ready to be used again. We'll jump in to the Massey Ferguson, and we'll take it down to the field. But first of all, before I forget, let's go ahead and close the. No, that's the door. There we go. Let's get the rear closed down, just so we have a bit of a better spread on it. We'll get it turned on, and we'll head down to the field. So once again, hope you guys are well. Been a few days since my last vlog, and like I said, we've been getting some equipment sent in. Now, we didn't do any vlogs on the equipment getting delivered because it was just a truck turning up, basically. We had that done by courier service, but we have got some stuff coming up which we have to go collect ourselves very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll take you guys with me on that journey once we go get some more equipment. There's a T-dub over there waiting to do some work. What else has been going on since you guys saw us? We've got another field seeded, so we now have a field of wheat seeded, which is field we've numbered it field 8, and it's just on the other side of the cow field where we just were, ironically. Right, let's get our beacon light on. There we go. And we'll head out of here. So yeah, I still haven't actually got around to finding another tractor just yet. As you can see, we're still using the T-Dub and the Massey Ferguson. We do need a third tractor if you guys saw the last video, so I'm going to need your help. Up in the top right corner, in a second, I'm going to put a poll for the top brands that were said in the comment section. So, what was that? I think we got stuck on nothing then. Yeah, the top 3 brands are going to be in a poll from the last video. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, slap an I in the top right corner if you're on mobile or PC. If you're on console, I don't think you can do it. Oh, sugar. Hang on a minute. Let's get our hazard lights on here. Oh, that car's give us no room here. Well, I meant to be going this way. Oopsie, my bad. Sorry. Right, let's take us down to the field. Okay, so here we are just approaching our field. Now, this is probably the furthest field away that we own. This is probably the furthest distance from the yard. Right, let's go ahead and jump out real quick. So as I was saying, make sure you vote for the tractor brand that you guys want. And we'll see what people still think. I still might not definitely get that one, but I just want to know what people are thinking, basically. So make sure you vote if you're able to. Is that the same car? Will you naff off? Alright, let's get this closed up real quick. And we'll start our work. I'm going to do a bit of this in third person. So what I'm going to do, I think, is by the way, there's no seeds in this ground just yet. This is just cultivated. I'm going to go down the middle, and that will split the field in half. I think that's going to be the best way for me to do it today. Right, let's get it turned on. We'll start working here. So, nice bit of fertilizer going down on this field here for the first time. Like I said, we did have to get this ordered in because we don't actually have any cows just yet. Although we are slowly preparing for cows. We just need to make sure we've got enough food and straw for them. So it'll probably be autumn time, maybe winter time. Although winter time is probably going to be a bad time because they take more food. So we need to make sure we've got some of that stuff done. It's actually unloading pretty well, this one. It's quite efficient, this spreader. I'm quite chuffed with it. Got a good purchase. I thought we'd be half empty by now, but we're actually doing alright. Right, let's come to the end here. We're going to go ahead. Should we shut it off? No, we won't. We won't bother. Let's go up this way. It's about there, I reckon. So yeah, I don't really use the side spreaders that often, so I thought we'd have a change. Usually I use the rear ones just because it's easier and more efficient in terms of manure, but like I said, we are on a budget here. We need to start paying off that loan soon as well. We've still got £202,000 left, but we've still got a lot of equipment to buy, so we might have to do a week of like just getting all our equipment and hopefully see how much we got left then, because like I said, this is the £4,000 bank loan that we have to pay back before we're even earning money, so we're still technically in massive debt. Right, here we go. Coming up towards the end of this one. Let's get it shut off here because we're going to be driving over what we've already done out, which is a waste. I like to be quite efficient on my farms. Let's head down this way. We're going to turn it back on. So yeah, for those of you who don't know Abbey, if I've got any people watching from abroad or something, or maybe you're from the UK but you don't know what Abbey is an Irish brand, so they're quite reasonably local, I suppose. I know it's not England or the UK, but it's reasonably local. Now, I do like it. Very well known for being bright orange, mainly. I've used a few Abbey stuff before. Quite chuffed with their products. And this Massey seems to be following it no issues as well, which is nice. It's a good bonus. Well, a bit beacon light still on. Let's get that off. Although it's struggling a little bit. I feel like the T-Dub would have been a little bit overkill today, so we've gone ahead and bought the 698 down. But yeah, I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but make sure you do vote on that poll just so we know what's what. Let's get it turned off. I would hate to be the owner of that field there. That would take ages, especially with the equipment we've got now. You need like a T... I think the smallest tractor I'd put on that field is probably a T7. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Alright, head down this pass here. So we're doing, well, not doing too bad in terms of efficiency. We're doing quite a lot of passes. What's that now? 5 passes? This is our 5th path, I think. And we've still got 17% left, roughly, in the tank, which isn't too bad. There's no point in doing this in first person because you can't see anything, so get the drone out instead. And looks like we're about to run dry on this thing, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to get to the end of this pass and that'll be it. Hopefully we get to the end of the pass. Are we empty? There we go. We're empty. See, the chain's actually moving down. That was pretty cool. Let's get our beacon light back on here. We'll head back to the farm and we'll fill up again, shall we? Right, everybody. So we are back at the pile right now. Let's go ahead and turn this around so we can start loading it up again. Now, we have just had a phone call, actually, from a local resident. You guys may remember him if you've been subscribed for a while, called Old Man Jenkins. So he wants some eggs, so we're going to have to take some eggs down to him in a minute. So our worker's getting distracted, but for those of you who don't know, Old Man Jenkins is an old resident that we like to look after. He's heard we're back in town, so he's not wasted any time getting on the phone. Right, let's get that lifted up again. Yeah, he's good people, Old Man Jenkins, so we'll get back on him. For those of you that don't know, or haven't seen him, I recommend you go back somewhere on my channel. There's a video called Old Man Jenkins. So some of the subscribers really like him, so yeah, we'll go back and see him in a second once we've loaded this up. We're probably going to take the transit van down, I think. It'll probably be easier and faster. Right, let's get into reverse. Let's get this lower down. Let's grab some more. Right, okay, so we're not going to be able to get this into there anyway, but we'll give it a go. Right, there we go. How much are we going to get in? That much. Don't want to overspill in the sides. Once again, let's get this parked up. Like that. So Billy Bob's currently out doing some seeding, so we can't get him to take the eggs down. So we're going to have to do it ourselves, unfortunately. But it's not going to take too long. He lives around the corner. And what's going to be the best way, actually? Should we take the Massey Ferguson or the Transit? I'm trying to think if it'd be quicker whether we take a Transit van and then drive back again, or that we should just take the Massey with the manure on and then drive straight down. I think, actually, that might work. Let me just check. Okay, so we just picked up an egg box. We're going to take that down to him. Let's actually go collect some eggs first to put in the egg box. We are going to take the Massey down because there's a road going not far from his house that's going to help us. So we won't bother taking a transit. There's the transit for those of you wondering. Slowly filling up the yard. There's still a bit of a ghost town around here, but once again, this is a restoration project of the whole farm. Right, we'll go ahead and stop at the chicken coop here. Right, leave her running. I said that as I turn her off. Let's get her turned on again. We haven't got very good experience with this tractor in terms of staying running, so we're going to leave her on as much times as we can without wasting too much diesel. Let's get this open. Get it closed again. Right. Egg hunt. There it goes. They're pretty good at doing it next to the coops, which is good. I think that one's literally just appeared there. Right, so much of eggs we get for these. So Old Man Jenkins does chuck us some money for this. Not too much money, but he does give us some money for it. Let's get those eggs as well. Are we missing any? He didn't order a specific amount. He just said eggs. So we're taking down a day's worth, I think. For us. Not for him. Right, I'm happy with that. I don't think we've missed any. If we have, then so be it. Right, let's walk out of here. We'll get this gate closed. And we'll take it down to Old Man Jenkins. So once again, if you guys haven't seen him, I do recommend you go back somewhere. There's a vlog somewhere. In fact, I'll put it in the top right corner if I remember. For those of you that are interested. Meanwhile, let's get out of here. So we got a full... There's the old spreader. As you can see, that's why we bought the Abbey. Right, we've got this little secret exit, shall we? If we weren't stuck on nothing. To be fair, I could have just jumped over the fence there and got the eggs, couldn't I? Right. Syndicate out of here. It's a bit of a blind spot, this one, so we'll do our best. Right, go, 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 go. Right, let's get to, where's that one? Let's get to Old Man Jenkins, and I'll see you when we get there. Right, okay, everybody, so we are now just coming up towards Old Man Jenkins' house. Well, I say house, he actually lives in the mill, for those of you that don't know. Slowly get there anyway. We've got the hand throttle on currently, so we're just sitting back and cruising. Tractor seems to be struggling a little bit. I don't know if this is a slight incline or not. So here's a little site tour while we're here. So these houses here are actually pretty new. They weren't built too long ago, to be fair. These never used to be here. As you can see, they look brand new as well. So yeah, these two houses never used to be here. This used to be all part of Jenkins' land, but the council insisted he sells it. Meanwhile, this beautiful little driveway is his. Very old now. We're probably going to end up doing some work for him at some point as well, if we're being honest. Big grass meadow there as well. Not a bad bit of land, if I'm being honest. Not a bad bit of land. Very bumpy though. First thing I need to do is tarmac this this driveway. Right, there's this cute little cottage. Love this place. Right. Let's go ahead and give him the eggs. Cool. So there we go. Put them through his door. For those of you who don't know, like I said, go back and watch the first video after this, but a quick little insight for those of you that can't be bothered. He's American. Moved here in, I think it was the 70s. So he's been here for a while. Right, let's go down here. Right, let's head to our field and carry on with the actual main task of today. Hopefully we'll get no more distractions. Right, okay everybody, so we are now back to fill up for the third time now. Like I said, if it was our manure, I probably would have just filled up a truckload and took it down a couple of days before, but because we had it delivered, I'm not really sure how much we needed. This is the way we did it, so a little bit annoying, but at least we're getting it done. Leave the Massey on, why not? It's a little bit there, I must remember to get that. Right, let's get the JCB on again. Reverse that a little bit. Let's pick up this bit. So yeah, it's quite rare that I actually use manure. We never actually have that much to go around, but we spent too much on fertilizer already, and we're trying to, like I say, save as much money as we can. So I'm going to save the nitrogen for the probably the big grass fields, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided just yet. But just get some nice manure onto this one that we're doing now. This is probably the only field we're going to do. Depends how much manure we got left at the end. Let's get that bit there. Yeah, depends how much manure we got left at the end. It looks like we're not going to have that much, to be fair. In fact, we might not even have enough to finish the field that we're doing currently, but we'll see. I think we're averaging about 6 passes per load at the moment, which isn't too bad. I've used worse spreaders. Trying to make sure we got all the scrag ends on the outside at the moment. Alright, let's get this dunked in. Wow, there I reckon. There we go. What was that? 80%-ish. So less than 1 left. Yeah, we're probably not going to have enough to finish the field, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to have to buy more or make do without, basically. Although I don't know how I feel about mixing fertilizer types. So maybe we'll get one more truck load in. Who knows? It's only about £50 a truck, so it's not too bad. There we go. That's full now. Let's get this out of the way. Lower the boom down. And we'll take it back for one last go, shall we? Get that closed up. Beacon light is already on. Cool. Meet you guys back here. Right, so we're just starting up on the this is not the final load quite clearly, but it's the final load I'm probably going to get on camera because this video is getting a bit too long now. The vlog's getting a bit too long. We'll get this last load done for you guys to watch. Got a lighthouse up there, look. We do actually own a field on that hill, a big grass one, so we'll get to see that when it starts to grow back. As you can see, it's still early spring, so the grass hasn't really kicked in just yet, but yeah, hopefully soon we will have some. So we definitely need to start getting some silage ready for the cows at least, and we also need some hay as well. Need everything. We haven't got anything for the cows yet, basically, apart from water, and that's because it comes out of a tap. Let's get that turned back on. Like so. See, I do like this spreader. It's quite efficient. I know I've already said that, but we're getting about 6. What's that now? That's 1, 2. I'm going to actually start counting. This is the second one. It's just a little recap. Don't forget to... I need your guys' advice with the tractor brand. So there's going to be 3 up in the top right corner for cards. Make sure you vote for that, and we'll see what we'll get in. Like I said, whatever one's the most chosen doesn't mean we're definitely going to be getting that one, but it sure lets me know what you guys think I should get, because your guys' opinion does matter. Right, we're going to stop here because we are doing a headland at the end, so that should do nicely. Let's turn down this way. I'm actually going to try and straighten out a little bit more, so we're going to come out wide and then go down, just so we don't have such a big curve on this end. Like so. It's not very straight. As long as the manure's getting down, who cares? Get our beacon light off there. It is an old-fashioned rotary one, so we don't want the light bulb burning out. Right, so that's pretty much the end of that. We'll just let that unload what's left. There we go, get it turned off. Right, so thank you very, very much for joining me in this vlog. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more for myself and see where we're going next, and to also see what tractor we get in the next upcoming videos. I can't remember if it's the next one or the one after, but we'll soon see. I've been Simulator Gaming. I'll see you in the next one.